It's Alan Castleman with the MLS committee. I want to take just a minute to show you something fun in Flex that might help you out. Did you know you can search quickly, basically one click comparables? So when your customer asks you, your client asks you, what do the comparables say about this? One click away. But now before we do that, before I show you that, you do have to set up the parameters, okay? It needs to know, well, what do you like to know about a comparable? In other words, how far away from the house that you're looking at do we need to search? How many bedrooms, bathrooms? And I'll show you. So you go to menu right here, go down to your preferences. There's lots of different preferences. If you guys haven't looked through this, you need to go through each one of these and look through them and see how you can adjust the system to work for you. General preferences right here. Click on that. Again, options here you can adjust. We're going to concentrate on the last one, which is comparables. So this is what I'm talking about setting up. When you search a comparable, you need to know that you are searching something in the same or similar area and size, shape, whatnot. So here's how I have mine set. I only want to look at a half-mile radius. Now, again, you can adjust this later, but just for the one click, this is what it's going to default to. So I want a half-mile radius. I For now, I want my bedrooms to be the same. So if I'm looking at a 4-bedroom house and I'm searching the comparable, I want it to look in a half-mile radius for 4-bedroom homes. Now, if I find that that doesn't give me the results I want, you can say I'll search 1-bedroom up or 1-bedroom down. So in my example, if my comparable was, or my home subject was a 4-bedroom home, it would look for a half-mile radius of homes that are between 3 and 5 bedrooms in this configuration. I like to just start with it being the same. Now, bathrooms are different. I think bathrooms, for instance, you can have a 4-bedroom 2-bath or a 4-bedroom 3-bath quite often, right? And I don't want to just search for 4-bedroom 3-baths when I'm doing my comparables. I want to be able to give extra value for that 3-bed. So I need to know what the twos are selling for. So from a bathroom perspective, I do one down and one up. So it's always going to give me one below and one above the number of the subject. So a 4-bedroom 3-bath home, it's going to search for anything from a 4-bedroom 2-bath to a 4-bedroom 4-bath. Again, you can look at the data after it gives it to you and you can get rid of the ones that you don't want. But square footage, same thing. If I'm looking at 1,600 square foot homes and there's a neighborhood behind it with 6,000 square foot homes, just because it's in a half-mile radius, I don't want it in there. So I just say, give me 20% down and 20% below and above the size of the subject property. You can make that anything you want. You can give me 10% up or down. I just selected 20 down and 20 up. And acreage, you can do the same thing. For me, when I'm doing comps in neighborhoods, I don't want to get into lot size. I can manually do that. And what I want to look for, I want to look at actives, closed, and pendings. You can search for just closed if you don't want to look at pendings in your calculations. I like to look at all three, so this is my default. So once I've got this set and I click save, now I'm ready to do quick comparable searches. So how does that work? Well, I'm going to pick on my own listing, 270 Green Hill. This is over in Copper Creek, and there it is. All right, I'm going to click New Tab because it launches in a new tab, and I don't lose my work. I might be searching for something here, and I don't want to lose that. So this is my listing. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. It's $359. It's been on the market 36 days. 4-bedroom, 3-bath, on and on and on. Well, if my client or somebody says, "What are the comparables?" See over here where the MLS number is, there's a little arrow you can drop down. There's different things you can do with this particular listing. This is where you can edit it or look at the listing activity. which is good. But if you look right there, it says search comparables. So I'm going to click it. There's my one click, and it's doing the comps for me. So there is a half-mile radius of my listing. My listing is right there. And it found 5 different comps. You see, there's the half-mile radius. It searched because my default on bathrooms was one below and one above. It's a 3-bath home. It searched for anything between 2 and 4 baths. It's searching all of these statuses. It's searching back for 1 year. It automatically defaults to that. And my living area was 20% below and 20% above. And then my bedrooms were exactly the same. So this is what I got. If I want to expand this a little bit, I could change this to, I want to search 3 bedrooms. Let's just do that. See what happens. I've got 20. So big difference, right? So the way I had it was probably the most accurate comp. So anyway, one click, I get this. I can just go over here to list. I can look at all the comps for the last year that are 4 bedrooms in a half-mile radius. I'm going to sort it by ascending. I'm the only active in that community right now, and we can see these are the comps. So quick and easy, print it off, show it to a client, or show it to yourself to help you talk to a client with knowledge of the market. So another thing too on the quick search, on the comparable, sorry, is anytime you're keying in an address, like somebody calls in and wants to look at 52 White Birch, right? Well, it always shows the listings here at the top, right? Active listings. Look at the bottom. It also shows you a comparable link. So this is the same listing as this. So if I just want to search comparables, I just click on this, launches the tab, and these are the comparables for that particular listing. So I click view results. There's only 4. Notice it's using the same parameters. Okay. Same parameters because they're set to default. I don't have to reinvent these every single time. All I have to do is search select comparable, and it automatically gives me the comps for that particular property that I'm looking at. You can do this with anything in the system. So I hope this helps.